What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Friday Night Shit Chat. Happy Friday, happy Friday. Tonight, I'm going to be your host. Actually, no. Tonight, I'm going to be your narrator, and I am going to be my co-host's DM. So I am still joined by my co-host, Dan the Heartthrob.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
And Nico the Movie Master.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday.
And of course, I'm Nick, the Dungeon Master.
Woo.
So tonight we got a little bit of a different Friday night shit chat for you. I will be running a one shot for both Dan and Nico, and hopefully you get a little bit of entertainment out of it. Moving forward, for those of you that don't know how this works, what a one shot is it's a quick little like story driven adventure. It's not in depth story, but it's something I wrote specifically for the podcast, and it's like a little slice of D&D. You get a little bit of role play, a little bit of combat, and then we'll see if these two can survive the end of this this one shot. Moving forward, I will be referring to Dan as your character,
Trekker.
and I will be referring to Nico as.
Ignis Ignis Night Whisperer.
All right. So before we get into it, I'm gonna let these guys describe their characters, what they are, what they do, their MOs. So Dan, who is Trekker? Who is Trekker?
All right. Well, Trekker is a human ranger. He is a Gloomstalker ranger. He's about 6 feet tall. He wears a long green robe with a hood, and he wears a mask. It's a plague doctor mask. So, Trekker doesn't really have a name. He goes by his code name, Trekker. So he was raised in an orphanage. He never met his parents. He was left outside on the steps of said orphanage, or so he was told. So he grew up in the shadows of this orphanage, witnessing a lot of abuse to the other children. And he was a quiet and withdrawn kid, so it helped him by not sticking out or calling anybody's attention. He learned to hide and sneak about without getting noticed. And at 12, he ran away from the orphanage and had to learn how to survive on his own in the streets. He stole food, did odd jobs for little to no gold, or in return, a place to sleep. And one day, a mysterious figure approached him and gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. All the gold he could imagine or ever need in return to work as an assassin. With his stomach rumbling and having not been able to sleep in a dry place in a few days, he hesitantly accepted. And in his new role as an assassin, he excelled. Growing up in that awful orphanage, he learned how to hide in plain sight, and then living in the streets and having to steal without getting caught in order to survive taught him how to move stealthily and dangerously. And then one day he realized who he was working for and what kind of people he was killing. And it turns out the man he was working for owned the orphanage, and there were many orphanages like this before. And the people that he was killing were parents of the children they were stealing. So many years ago, an assassin killed his parents and they stole him. And these orphanages stole these children from their murdered parents and sold them off to lives of slave labor and God knows what else. After finding this out, Trekker had lost his mind. He had gone days without sleep and almost clawed his own eyes out. He couldn't stand his reflection in the mirror. And then one day he found an old plague doctor mask, and it almost whispered to him, and he put it on, and instantly he knew what he had to do. So now his life mission was to hunt down the men that ran these orphanages and get rid of them, and then free all the kidnapped children from the orphanages and the ones that were sold off to the horrible people. And that is Trekker.
Wow, quite the
Yeah.
backstory for Trekker. All right, Nico, why don't you tell us who Ignis is? Nico?
Sorry, guys. I accidentally had my mic on mute. I had to let the kitty out. uh, my character, Ignis, aka Ignis Night Whisper, he goes by his performance name of La Calavera. He is a half elf wizard uh, who studies under the School of Necromancy. Um, he is a former bard who set out on a journey to find parts to make new instruments and build a band in order to put on the greatest show in all of Faerun, one that can play forever. Uh, some some things about him is that he is chasing immortality. He just doesn't know where to look, so he does what he thinks would drive him further towards that goal because he really wants to play the greatest show in Faerun, and he wants to do it forever. Um, uh, Sorry. So he hides his face with face paint to escape capture for something that he's done in his past. And how he looks is he is a average size. He's an average size elf, around 5'10", 5'11", fair skin, and on his face the way he paints his face is to look like a skull, and then he wears like a normal wizard hat with a wide brim that's got like some white frills around the brim, a long black robe with a like a white shirt underneath. He's got like white sort of frills or like patterns sewn into like the edges of his cloak, and he typically wears like a red ascot. He carries around a lute, a really strange looking lute that he uses actually to help him cast spells. Just because it was something that he grew attached to in his time as a bard, and it's his instrument, so it becomes his focus in order to cast spells. And then he also has his spell book at hand, always right on his hip.
Excellent. Well, guys, those are your two adventures for the night. Before we get into it, just a little bit more backstory to the one shot. I gave them a choice. They chose horror. So I don't know if I mentioned this already, but they I wrote a little horror adventure for them to see if they could. Let's see if they can survive this thing. So I wrote a little modifier thing here, and for the rest, for the whole entire one shot, any damage you do, we will add +5 to that. So, yep. So it tipped in your favor. So I guess without further ado, let's get right into it.
Nervous. That makes me nervous.
The rocking of the carriage that you are currently in, heading to your destination, had knocked you both awake. You both groggily look at each other and then turn to see that your riding companion, Darius, had dropped back to let you know that you would be arriving to your destination within the next couple hours. As you look into the night sky, you notice that it is a full moon out, and it's one of those moons that is very close. It is very oppressive in the sky. It's almost as if maybe the moon is watching you in some sort of way. It makes you both kind of feel uncomfortable. After Darius gives you the news that you're close to Utsguth, which is your destination, he rides back up to the front of the caravan to assist the driver or lead the driver of the caravan. You both kind of look at each other groggily still, and you guys have known each other for quite some time. Trekker, you would become very well known by the council in Waterdeep, and they noticed that you were kind of turning against the villains excuse me. Oh my goodness. You were starting to turn against the villains that were running these child labor operations within Waterdeep and the surrounding cities. They had hired you for some jobs, and you had done what they have asked, and they're very pleased with your performance. Likewise, Ignis, you've played many shows in Waterdeep with your band, and the council kind of gleamed that you had some powers behind uh, your instrument and your music. So they also kind of hired you, or um, kind of contracted you to working within Waterdeep. Whether it's you both were out gathering intel, you guys did some scouting missions together, and whatnot. This time, the council had gathered you both, and this almost seemed a little urgent. The council told you that while the Golden Fields supplies the main wow, excuse me. While the Golden Fields are the main suppliers of the wheat for all of the food throughout Faerun, Waterdeep wanted to set up a fishing operation due north of them, and so they sent out one of the old magistrates named Barthorius to kind of facilitate this town, which he had named Utsguth. For a while, Utsguth was producing fish nonstop, and they were sending it all over Faerun, to Baldur's Gate, to Neverwinter, to Waterdeep, and it seemed that everything was pretty normal. But then, as a couple of years had passed since Utsguth has been established, the supply of fish had slowed down, and sometimes Waterdeep had gotten mutated fish with two heads, fish with no heads, fish with two tails, fish with overgrown teeth, fish with no eyes. And it wasn't like the eyes were removed; the eyes had just never formed because there had been skin that had scales that had grown over the eye sockets. Then, as Waterdeep and Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate decided to send supplies to Utsguth and help them out, build a bigger fishing village, and also some by supplies by sea. Caravans and ships alike had stopped, had become wow. Oh my goodness. My brain is faster than my eyes, apparently. The ships and the caravans had disappeared. And this is where you come in. The council has gathered you both to investigate what exactly is going on with Barthorius in Utsguth. They've given you enough supplies for your week and a half travel from Waterdeep to Utsguth, and they had supplied you with some health potions, so you can each add 2 health potions to your inventory in D&D Beyond, which is what we're using to keep track of everything. And they sent Darius out to kind of protect you because they don't know what Utsguth looks like. So Darius is a paladin, and he is and you also have a driver named Marge. It is a man, Marge. Yeah, so that's where you guys are at now. So you look up in the sky once again to see the moon again, just oppressing the entire scenery of the carriage. Is there anything you two would like to talk about?
I'm sorry, I was adding the potion, and
you're
I'm
good.
sorry. So, who Barthorius is the guy we're investigating in Utsguth,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, Barthorius is the magistrate of Utsguth.
And who is our driver again? I'm sorry.
Marge.
Marge. Okay. Marge is our driver.
It's good note taking right there.
So we're with Marge. We get up to Utsguth. And one more time, what do we see? Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you aren't quite at Utsguth yet. He said that
Oh.
you'd be there in a couple of hours. But right now, like all you can see out the back of the caravan, since it's basically a covered wagon. You do see the night sky, stars in the sky, but the moon is like when the moon's like real big and it's real close and real full. That's basically what you're seeing right now in character.
Okay. All right. Well, they're gloomy. It looks like it's such an amazingly beautiful night out, isn't it?
I wouldn't say amazing.
How
Something
wouldn't you
about-
say amazing? Look at. Go ahead.
I don't know. Something about that moon. Just feels like something is off tonight.
You don't trust the moon?
It's not that I don't trust the moon. I feel like it's trying to tell us something.
Cryptic. I like it. I like it. Maybe the moon is trying to tell us something, friend. What do you think we'll find when we get here to Utsguth?
I don't know. I've been mulling it over. It just I don't know what we're expecting. And I don't know if we're prepared to find out what's going on with these fish. 'Cause, man, these are some gnarly looking things, dude. Never seen
No,
anything like this.
I had one on my plate the other day. It had no eyes. It's wild. And it wasn't even like somebody took the eyes out. Most people take those eyes out and just, pop them in their mouth like jujubes, right? But this thing had no whatsoever. It didn't even grow eyes.
I don't know. That sounds a bit tame. Last fish I had 2 tails, and its scales were soft and just slimy and like a weird gummy texture. Man, I threw up a little bit in my mouth.
Ugh. Making me want to throw up. Sounds like a snake.
Yeah, no more fish for a while.
Yeah, maybe not.
Tracker, as you kind of say that, you take a deep breath through your nose, and you notice that the air has gotten really fishy, with like really fishy smell in the air.
Speaking of fish, I don't know if my mind's playing tricks on me, but that smells like death, man.
No, it definitely smells like rotten fish.
I'm assuming we're getting closer.
We must be. Oh, goodness. That's never smelled like this before. Oh, my God.
So you ride for another couple of hours, and nighttime slowly turns into morning. As the fish spent in the air gets extremely pungent. The melodic tip tapping of or clip clopping of horse hooves kind of puts you back into a lull slumber. As it's kind of calming to hear the clip clopping of horse hooves on a stone path. But you are awakened by the pungent smell. It does smell like, as Trekker described, it is fishy and almost like death. You hear Marge up front go, "Whoa, whoa!" and the caravan slowly comes to a halt. You notice now that there's a couple of buildings in your peripheral vision, and they look mostly run down. Like you're surprised by this view because the council told you that they had sent supplies and people to help build the town up. So you guys both get out of the caravan and you look around, and Utsguth is nothing exciting. There's a lot of plain, same buildings all over the place. And if you guys would like to turn your attention to roll 20 now, if you were not, there is actually Nico, why don't you share your screen? Your screen? Your screen? Share your screen with everybody.
Everyone, I got you.
Yeah, so this is kind of what you see. You see a couple of buildings. It's nothing short of amazing, or it's nothing amazing at all, I should say. It is built over to have like pools of water. So you can see that this is a very efficient fishing village for Faerun. But yeah, you guys dismount and you can see a few dock workers or fishermen, and they're kind of getting their boats ready for the morning fish. And not a single friendly, inviting smile or any sort of. No one's coming up to you to introduce themselves. They're more reserved and kind of looking like they don't want you there. Low grumbles that you're there. And not a single person comes up to you or your crew to welcome you to Utsguth. After a short few minutes, a lot of the boats are in water with nets, and you notice that they're catching quite a bit of fish out there. So you can tell that this building right here, I'm going to ping the map here. This building right here, oh shoot, excuse me. This is probably the town hall. This is the biggest building. It's the nicer of the look. It's a nicer looking building than the rest. So you kind of glean that this is where maybe Barthorius would be.
Okay. I say we. So I'm going to turn to Trekker and be like, let's get to the bottom of this. I don't want to spend any more time in this foul-smelling freaking place than we need to. As I'm holding my nose, and let's go find Barthorius and try to get some answers out of him because this place smells dreadful.
Okay, so you make your way over the docks to the main building, and as you're kind of crossing the docks, the fishermen and the dock workers and pretty much anyone that's out of their houses right now you're met with a lot of disdain and a lot of almost hatred behind the eyes, even though you don't know any of these people. Another odd thing, actually, both of you roll me a perception check. How about let's start with that? Just a reminder, click on your token. No, click on your token in Roll20 and then roll it on D&D Beyond, please. Perfect. Okay, that's one.
It popped up. I just switched my screen before it rolled.
No, you're okay. You're okay.
Oh.
All right. So actually, it's easier. It's easy for both of you to see, but a lot of these people almost don't have very different features. Most of the clothes are samey, which you expected because there's a lot of dock workers and fishermen. But almost everyone that you're looking at, that you can see walking to the dock, seem to have greenish, kind of blackish eyes. And the one of them that does smile at you, you notice like a full set of pointed teeth in their mouth, but it's nothing you haven't seen before, as he doesn't exactly look human. Which is, again, no surprise being Faerun. It's it's a diverse land. So, but you make your way to the main building, and you enter, and you see a man sitting behind a desk, and he's kind of shuffling some papers around as he looks up from his desk. Hello? Who are you?
Who are we? Who are we? Who are we? That's Trekker. The gloomy one here with the mask, and then I am La Calavera. Have you ever heard of me?
No.
You know me by my name, Ignis Night Whisper?
No.
Damn it. Okay. We've been sent here. Damn it. I should have taken notes at the beginning.
By the Council of Waterdeep.
By the Council of Waterdeep. Thank you. I knew it was Waterdeep. I couldn't remember before. We've been sent here by the Council of Waterdeep.
Oh, what do those stuck-up pricks want?
Trekker, I'm going to defer to you, sir.
Well, we've been seeing a bit of a decline in your supply of fish. And they've sent supplies and men to come and fix it. But it just seems to be getting worse. You notice anything different around here lately?
Yeah, these waters are cursed.
Cursed.
Oh, we first came here, we got bountiful harvests, and we were able to ship out as much fish as we could see. But slowly, everything changed. The fish started growing 2 heads. Some fish grow. It's 5 eyes. Let your imagination run wild, and that's what you see down here in these waters now.
Well, we've seen some ugly things coming from these waters, Barthorius.
Mm.
We're trying to find out why. Did anything happen lately, something different to the water besides them being cursed, that may have turned these fish this way?
No, it's the same every day. The village wakes up. The village fishes. We divide our haul, and we ship it out. We keep some for ourselves because the golden fields haven't been exactly bountiful for us. So we keep mostly fish for ourselves and send what we can to Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, and anywhere else we can get it to. Why do you ask?
I asked because that's what we've been sent to do. I asked, maybe trying to get to the bottom of why, maybe why these fish look the way that they do. Maybe why. I mean, I know this is a fishing town, but I mean, we were, at least a few hours out, and we could still smell this place. You know,
Again,
I
these
mean,
waters are cursed. Many fish show up dead. Our warehouses, we have an entire warehouse full of dead fish that we can't send out. Mutated fish. It's the last building on the left on the main dock run, just outside of my house. You can check it out. In fact, you can check out the rest of the town, but I don't want you here for more than a day. So, do your business and get out.
Well then.
that is what we plan to do.
I have work to do.
Can I sense anything off with Barthorius?
Roll an insight check.
Ugh.
Nope. He seems like he's telling you the truth. In fact, he's being you feel like he's being pretty straight with you.
Okay.
Are you still here? What else could you possibly need?
I mean, would you mind guiding us to where we need to go?
He gets up from his desk. He kind of slams his fist down as he gets up in anger. He walks outside. He says, "What are you looking for? Here's the warehouse full of fish. There's a couple of other warehouses full of good fish up to the north, just north of here. There's an inn. Right up the blue building is the inn, and pretty much everything here is a fish warehouse. So, what are you looking for exactly?"
That was all I needed. Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
Tricker.
I hope I don't run into you again. As he shuts the door as you walk out of his office.
Well, that was rude.
All right.
Well, where to first, Trekker?
Guess let's make our
Sorry.
way to this warehouse.
Okay. You can go ahead and move your tokens to which warehouse you're going to investigate first. That way I know what to describe to you. Okay.
Is that the one you meant, Dan?
Yep.
Okay. So when you get over to that warehouse, you see there's two kind of burly looking guys standing outside with spears, and They're kind of shutting the door to the warehouse as you walk up to them. Hello? Who are you?
Well, I am La Calavera, aka Ignis Night Whisperer. Haven't you heard of me?
No.
I don't know how many times you're gonna keep trying that. Well, we were sent here to try and figure out what's going on with these fish.
Water's got cursed. What else do you need to know?
So we've heard. But by whom? Who cursed your waters?
They kind of look at each other, and one of them just replies, "We don't know. I'm not exactly sure when it happened, but it happened." Are you trying to get inside here?
Yes, if we could.
Did you check in with Magistrate Barthorius?
He's the one who sent us here, sir.
The men kind of look at each other again. All right, but I warn you. And one of them slides the lock open and opens the warehouse door. And as soon as the door opens, both of your nostrils are assaulted by like the stench of like rotting fish. And roll a perception check again, please. Each of you.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice.
Oh no.
That's okay. You don't catch it at first, Tracker, but Ignis, right away, on top of all the fish smell and like rotting fish, you get a whiff of what also could be a decayed human body or humanoid body. From like your past as a performer, you've seen a lot of stuff, so the scent of a decaying humanoid isn't exactly new to you, and it does have a distinct smell to it. So you're actually able to pick that smell out. Not right away, but it does come.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this fucking smells.
We told you.
Wait a second.
Both of the
What is
men put like stuff over their nose as well as they watch you.
Jesus, what is that? That smells familiar. That's not fish. I'm gonna whisper to Trekker. Hey, Trek. I think I smell a human body in there.
Human? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. It's horrible.
I think there might be either a dying or a dead human in there because it definitely smells like a human corpse in there.
Oh, what the fuck are they doing here?
It's kind of masked by all this fish, but I know without a doubt there's gotta be a dead human in there. You think we should check it out?
Yeah, let's get this shit figured out quick.
All right. So you both step in the warehouse, and kind of without warning, they shut the door. Sorry, it's habit. We don't want the whole village stinking like this. We'll leave it unlocked, so when you're done, just push on the door.
It already fucking stinks out there.
So it is dim lighting in here. So you can mostly see. And what's sitting before you is none other than a giant pile of mutated fish that are rotting. You see some of the fish are covered in pustules, and some of them are covered in pus and blood. Some of them have like 2 to 3 heads. Some of them have tentacles coming out of them. It's the stuff of nightmares in here. You could swear, even the dim light, that some of the fish are still moving.
The fuck are these things still alive?
Some of them definitely have to be. I mean, It's not like they dispatch them before they throw them in here. I bet
Oh,
with as many as that are in here, they'd be freaking still in here killing these things. Oh Jesus!
Sorry, what are you guys doing in here? Are you guys like are you walking around? Are you moving the fish around? Just kind of describe to me what you're doing in there.
ugh. I guess we're trying to search for the source of the humanoid smell.
Okay.
And
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
so
I was gonna say that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
poking through the fish with my sword.
Okay. So, both of you roll me an investigation check.
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Tracker, as you go to poke the fish with your sword, you're moving it, and you actually pop a pustule, and like it sprays you directly in the eyes. As he does that, Ignis, you kind of have a keen eye for this stuff. As he pops the pustule and the fish slides down in its own pussy pool, you notice a fin, but it's a fin. It's like a large fin, close to shark size. But it doesn't look like any fin or any shark that you've seen in the past. Not that you've seen many sharks.
Is it just the fin that I see? Is it like buried by something else?
Yeah, it's buried by the rest of the fish.
Can I try to like move the fish off so I can see the rest of what this is?
Absolutely, easy enough. And as you do so, you see something that kind of runs chills down your spine. It looks like a humanoid fish creature. And it's rotting in here underneath all of these fish.
Oh my god. Trekker, can you see this? It looks like a half.
Hold on. Let me wipe this
Human
shit off
half-
my mask.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got some of that in your eye. Dude, don't you might have to go wash some of that out.
Oh,
That's
catch
I don't
something,
want that to be
man. What the
infected.
fuck?
I don't want that shit near me. Hold on. Give me 6 feet, bud. Look at this thing, man. It's freaking. Like one whole half of it is a human or humanoid, and then the other half is like a fish.
What
It
the
looks kind of like a
fuck?
shark,
Mm-hmm.
and it's definitely dead. It's
You sure about
putting
that?
off.
Oh,
I mean, it's putting off a
it
scent.
smells
something.
dead.
Smells dead for sure.
What the fuck is
Um,
that thing?
Well,
We're eating this fish. Man, what the fuck are they doing to these things?
Go ahead,
aside
Ignis,
from being humanoid, beside from being humanoid and like half humanoid, half fish, is there anything specific, any like markings or anything that I can notice on it?
No, not that you notice right away. It seems like you would guess that it's probably in its adolescence, whatever it is, but there's no like markings or what you do notice actually is where a fish would typically have gills on its side, you do notice like gills for breathing up on this thing's neck. But other than markings and stuff like that, no, you don't notice anything that recognizable.
So it's got gills. It's humanoid top half, and then fish bottom half, right?
Basically, yeah.
Can I tell that this is a creature? Like, is this a specific kind of creature that I would know what it is? Like, other than being potentially a mutated fish, is this like an actual creature from Faerun that I would recognize?
Nope.
Okay. Trekker, any questions?
So neither of us recognize it, right?
Correct.
Okay, and it is dead.
Is it dead?
Okay, I guess I'm gonna poke it.
Yeah, you poke it, or you both poke it, and your blades. Actually, Ignis, what is your pokey stick? Is it a staff?
It would probably be my loot.
Okay, so yeah, you poke it with your loot, and Trekker, you poke it with your sword, and it kind of caves right in. It's definitely dead. If it was even alive to begin with.
Oh, this thing was dead. This thing is dead. I mean, I have the spell. Would it work on this?
What spell?
Speak to the. Is it speak to the dead? Speak with the
Yeah,
dead.
speak with the dead. You get the ID. Actually, give me an Arcana check. Let's do it that way. You know that this thing is far too gone for it to work.
Okay.
You get the sense that this was never really
Yeah.
alive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Trek. I would try to talk to this thing, but I don't. I don't think it's gonna work. But this thing looks like it. I don't even think this thing ever opened its eyes, if you could even call those eyes.
Oh shit!
If this thing's here, I wonder if there's been more of these things around, or if maybe this is the first one that they've seen.
There's got to be more of them, man.
I would think so. DM, is there? Can we search some more and see if there's anything else that looks like this in the warehouse?
Yeah, how long would you like to search in the warehouse? Give me a time frame.
I don't know. I guess like another 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay. Give me an investigation check at disadvantage then.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, just because you're not spending a long time doing it.
Oh. Okay. Well,
If you'd like to, like I would say if you spend at least an hour, I'll give you a straight roll. If you spend 2 hours, I'll give you advantage.
We spend an hour.
Yeah,
So a straight roll? Okay. All right, so you guys spend the next hour mulling through all of the fish corpses in there. With those investigation rolls, I will say, though some of the fish seem a little bit bigger, you don't see anything else like this particular creature in the warehouse.
Okay. Well, looks like it's just more of the same, and no more of these. I don't know what you'd even call this. Man fish, human, fish,
Must have been
man
one-off,
fish.
then.
Maybe, who knows?
Either way,
Unless there's more of them
fucking
living out in
creepy.
this water. Is there anything else that we need to do in here?
With those investigation checks, and we'll use your perception checks from earlier. I would say that you think that you've run your course in this warehouse.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Trek. I think we're just gonna keep finding more of the same stuff. This might be time to move on from here.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of this warehouse.
All right. So you guys open the door to out, and even though it still kind of stinks outside, it's more of a breath of fresh air than you realized when you're walking out, just because of how bad everything was in there. And as you do walk out, you see Darius and Marge walking up to you. Boys, Marge and I will be over in the inn, and The tavern. What have you uncovered so far?
Sorry, still trying to catch my breath. Oh, well, there's a lot of dead and dying, weird-looking fish in there. There's I don't know how to tell you guys this than to say that it's a half man, half fish. It's some sort of humanoid
What?
top half. The bottom half looks like it had the tail of a fish, had gills on its neck, and the thing was dead. It was dead and rotten beyond belief.
By the gods, what is going on in this place? Is it visible from here?
I don't. Do you want to take a look?
He pushes past you, and Marge does not. Marge stays behind you. He pushes past you and opens the door of the warehouse. And where you guys held your own, he actually he loses it and pukes all over the floor. It's like, oh no! Whatever's going on in this warehouse, we should burn this to the ground. But I'm gonna go have some words with Barthorius. Marge, I'll meet you back up in the tavern. And he nods his head. He goes, right, boys, good luck. And then Darius says the same thing. We'll meet you in the tavern in a little while. And Marge heads up toward the Blue Tavern, and Darius marches off to the magistrate building. All right, where would you guys like to go next?
Oh. You think we should try talking to some of these folks here, see what they think about this curse, Ignis?
I guess it doesn't hurt to try. But if we're met with the same sort of attitude as Barthorius, whatever the hell his name is, I don't think we're gonna get much out of these folks. Not to
It's worth
mention,
a
they
shot.
look funky. They look like they've been eating these fish, if you know what I mean.
All right, you want to talk to some of the locals?
Yep, we'll try.
All right, move your tokens on the map to where you guys will be.
Lead the way, sir.
Let's go. You got anybody over here?
Sure. So you're walking down the path towards one of the main docks, and you come across a few children. Typical children play games and whatnot, but these children are actually fishing off of the shore of the path. And as you approach them, they kind of look back at you and go, yeah."
What are you kids doing?
Fishing.
You guys catch anything lately?
Oh yeah, we've caught quite a bit. And one of the children hold up their basket to you. As you look in, there's at least one good fish in there, but the rest are just mutated beyond belief. Roll a perception check, Trekker. So you
Nice.
notice that like some of the fish are swimming around, and as one of the fish move, the fish on the very bottom of the basket has mouths, and I'm saying mouths all around it. Like there's some on its side, some on the underbelly, some close to the fin, some on its back, and it almost looks like the eyes are also mouths. As this thing seems to just be like flailing and chomping away at the air.
Some mouthy fish, ain't it?
That's the worst one I've ever caught. I've never seen so many mouths on a fish.
You kids got any idea what's been going on with these fish lately?
The three of them look at each other, and then no.
I'll try asking you again.
Roll
you guys-
roll an insight check first, Trekker.
Insight. All right.
Yeah, please. You know that they're lying to you.
Nice.
All right, kids. I'll try to ask you this again. This time, don't lie to me. What's been going on with these fish around here?
Well, no, you can't tell him. He's not. He can't.
Hey, let him speak.
I'm a her, first of all.
Sorry. Go ahead.
You see that orange building all the way across the way? She points to this building right here.
Yeah.
Well, ever since we fished up a statue and we brought the statue in, things have gotten weird.
What do you mean weird? Just with the fish, or is there more going on around here?
As you say that, they all kind of look at you like, and they look down at the fish bucket and like, I mean, the adults are acting strange, and I don't know. It doesn't seem to affect everybody here, but everyone's just, I don't know. Shh, stop talking to them. You're gonna get us all in trouble.
Hey, we're here to help you guys. We're trying to figure out what's been going on with this and hopefully get this all back to normal. So,
As you're standing there talking to the kids, you hear another voice. Hey, what are you doing to those kids?
it.
As you turn around, you see a big buff man walking towards you with a scimitar out.
Oh, fuck.
Who are you? How can I help you? Get out of here! As you see the three children scatter.
Bye, kids.
Who are you?
Who are we? Who are you?
My name is Drug.
Drug?
Drug.
What kind of drugs?
My name is Drug, like drug through the mud.
Or
What do you
like,
do here, drug?
What do I do here? I watch the village from any thieves, and I smell thieves. As he looks at you, Bo.
you calling me a thief? Drug? What would give you that idea?
Never seen you before, and you're messing with our kids.
Well, I never seen you before, and you came messing with us.
I live here,
So?
and you're messing with children of the village.
Were we messing with them, or were we talking to them?
Roll a oh my goodness, what is it called? Intimidation check.
Both of us or just Ignis?
Just Ignis. He's the one talking right now. Okay. He seems to back down a little bit. But he's still kind of standing his ground with his scimitar out. Give me a good reason why I shouldn't just cut that head from your shoulders. Both of you.
Well, we were sent here to
You want
try and figure out what your little problem is.
Sent here by who? Waterdeep.
We've been sent by the Council of Waterdeep.
I see they're meddling within our affairs again.
Again?
Well, they're the whole reason we exist. But
So
apparently we're not turning up enough supplies.
I don't think it's the supplies that are an issue. What the hell's
Oh.
going on with these fish?
Ugh. These waters were cursed over a year ago, maybe 2.
Cursed? Everyone keeps saying that. Cursed by what or who?
Don't know. But we get some good fish, we get some bad fish, we sort the good from the bad and send out what we can to Waterdeep and the surrounding areas.
Hey, Drug, you
Yeah.
said these waters have been cursed for about a year or two now?
Roughly.
Was there something that happened in that time span that may have caused these waters to become cursed or soured?
Nah, I think someone's just angry with us for fishing up all the fish in this area.
Like who?
I don't know. The Sea Witch? Could be anybody.
Sea Witch.
Witch.
Oh, yeah. I'm not very versed in the way of deities, but there's the deity of the sea, so she's probably upset that we're turning out so much of her fish from the village that she cursed us.
So, Drug,
Hmm.
could you tell me, if anything, about the statue that you guys fished up?
What statue? What are you talking about?
I heard rumor around here that there was a statue that got fished up, and that was around the time that everything started to change here in town.
Roll intimidation again? Actually, no. Well, what did you get? Intimidation. Roll 30. Let me roll for him. He doesn't back down, but he doesn't say much about it. He's feigning ignorance. I still have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, Drug. I believe you, buddy. Trekker, any questions for our friend here?
Got some questions for him, but I don't think he's going to answer truthfully.
I have no reason to lie.
Sure, pal. I just turn around and walk away.
All right. Stay out of trouble, or you'll be meeting the end of my blade.
Yeah, save it.
Guys,
Right,
wave
where you
about
guys?
the Drug.
Where are you guys heading to next?
We'll head over by that warehouse where the kids said they were fishing by. Down here.
Oh, where they fished up the idol?
Yeah, over here.
Okay. So you make your way along the path, and when you get to that warehouse, you notice that there's at least 10 guys outside. Each of the one like kind of guarding every side of that building. When you came into Utsgard or Utsguth, you don't remember seeing those people standing about. In fact, when you left Barthorius's building, you don't remember seeing them out there either.
The fuck did these people come from?
Yeah, I don't remember seeing them here when.
Hey, you two, move
yeah.
along. Nothing to see here. Just a warehouse of fish.
We're gonna need to take a look inside.
On whose orders?
Waterdeep's.
We don't take orders from Waterdeep. We take orders from Barthorius.
Yeah, well, Barthorius sent us here.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did.
I'll go ask. You stay here. As one of them kind of walks off and heads in the direction of Barthorius's home? Office? Home office.
Awful lot of guards here to be guarding fish.
We don't. This is the good haul warehouse. There's a lot of good ones in here.
There's not as much at the other warehouse where there's good fish.
I don't like your
And
tone.
at the one with and at the one with bad fish, there's even less people there. So why are there so many people here?
Because we don't want to lose these fish to thieves. And we don't know you. And of course we don't have anyone guarding the bad fish. Why wouldn't we need anyone to guard the bad fish? No one's going to steal bad fish.
Why was there anybody guarding bad fish at all?
There probably wasn't. You probably ran into some dock workers throwing some more bad fish in there.
Yeah. Tomato, sir.
What's your deal? Why are you here for Waterdeep?
Mr. Trekker?
They sent us down here to try and figure out what's been going on with the supply of fish lately.
A curse.
So we've heard.
Yep.
After a few minutes, the one that left came back, and he whispers a few things to him, and he goes, "All right, I apologize." He said to let you in. And now you notice that the door is like, out of all the other warehouses, this warehouse has like a reinforced steel door. And he uses a key to open it. And he slides the warehouse door open. The rest of the warehouse that you guys have visited, just plain old wooden doors. So yeah, he unlocks it and slides it open, and he gestures for you to go inside.
Can we stand at the door and kind of look in to see if we see anything?
Sure, absolutely. What? Cold feet? Don't trust us? Both of you roll perception checks.
Perception.
Okay. All right, easy enough for you to see. So as you step in the doorway, you do notice that there is a pretty large statue, and as you look up, as you look at the statue, it seems to be a statue of an old fisherman. No one you recognize from like the history of Faerun, but he seems to be holding a big fish in one hand and his fishing pole in his other hand. As his face has a very serious look about it. As he just kind of stares off into the distance.
You recognize that fella, Ignis?
I can't say that I do. He's got a stern look on his face for someone who caught such a big fish.
The man standing next to you hands you the key. He goes, "If you don't trust us, I'll give you the key." As he puts it in Trekker's hand, and he closes your fingers around it.
All right.
DM, do we see fish in here?
No, you don't.
Just the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Hey, what happened to all the fish you guys were guarding?
That's just something Barthorius tells us to tell people. He's become really attached to this statue. He believes this statue will lift the curse.
Lift it. Where did the statue come from?
We fished it up.
Oh. You decided to just put it in this warehouse?
Yeah. Well, Barthorius made that choice. We didn't.
All right. So there's nothing else in the warehouse.
Nope, just the statue.
Just the statue.
Mm-hmm. Both of you roll me an investigation check. It's hard to tell, but the story you're being told about it getting fished out of the water doesn't seem entirely truthful. You do know it probably had to come from somewhere, and it most likely came from the water. But there's something off with what they're telling you.
I'm gonna whisper to Ignis, or sorry, not to Ignis, to Trekker. Hey, Trekker. I get the sense that these guys are lying. I can't really tell though.
Since you are
I-
whispering in close proximity of these guys, and there's lots of them, go ahead and roll me a
A
stealth check. Yeah, please.
Damn it. Okay, this should be good.
Oh no!
Yeah, you go to in the whisper and you say, "Hey, Trekker," and like everyone kind of turns towards you as you're not whispering at all. You're just like, "Hey, Trekker."
Yes.
I
Ignis.
I kind of get the sense that these guys aren't telling the truth as to where this came from.
Why would we lie to you?
Well, we are the ones here to investigate.
Okay, and
You pose a good question, sir. I don't have an answer for that.
so all this fuss about opening up and seeing the statue, and you're not even going to walk inside.
We're getting to that.
To hell with it. Let's go in there, Trucker. Come on.
Rocks fall, everyone dies. No, I'm just kidding. So, Trekker, you still have the key in your hand, and they don't close the door on you or anything like that. They don't even follow you in. But yeah, what you notice is that all there is the statue of this old fisherman. Again, very serious look on his face. But as you approach the statue, you do notice like a little placard on the bottom of the statue, like like the name placards that the statues have.
Looks like it's got a plaque on there.
What does it say?
I guess I could have just divulged that information. All the placard reads is the Father.
The father of what?
Above table, really quick,
Yes.
PM.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Is the father? I'm assuming the father is a deity in Faerun, correct? Or no?
Yes, but it's not what you recognize.
Okay. Huh. All right. The father of what? He's a fisherman. Is he the father of the fisherman?
Father of the sea.
Father of the sea. Father of Uthgard or Uthguth. Sorry.
Utsguth.
Utsguth. So as we're in here and all we see is the statue, is there anything else around that we can see in here besides the statue?
To your surprise, there's nothing else in here. Not a candle, not a sconce with a torch, not a window or anything. It's just the statue.
Okay. I'm trying to think. What can I do here? Any ideas, Trekker? What are we? It's just a statue.
Literally nothing in here. Just damn statue. What the hell? compel him to just store the statue and you can lie about it.
Both of you roll me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Oh, look at that! So you guys are poking your nose around, walking over, walking around the warehouse, looking at the statue, then looking down at the floor, noticing that there's nothing in the actual warehouse, as I mentioned. And you guys look back at the placard, the father, and you're kind of examining the whole statue as a whole. And as you meet its gaze, did it just look down and did its eyes move and look at you?
What the fuck?
Is that thing looking at us, Trekker?
Looks like its eyes are following us. What the fuck?
So
I'm
you
just-
blink and rub your eyes, and it's still looking straight ahead. But is it grinning now?
This thing's freaking. This thing is smiling, right? It had a serious look on its face before.
It has a
You see
small
that,
grin.
right, Trekker?
Yeah, the fuck? What the fuck is going on here?
And then again, you blink your eyes, and nope, it has a serious look on its face, just as before.
Oh, what the fuck is going on?
There's something up with this statue, man. Something's going on.
This is even a fucking statue.
I'm gonna move like I don't know. I'm gonna move like a couple feet to the one side of it just to see if maybe it follows me with its gaze.
It does not.
I'm gonna blink and look back at it.
Nope, nothing changes.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna turn around. Okay, I'm gonna turn around like I'm about to start walking away, and I'm quickly gonna turn back around.
Nothing
Does it
happens.
do anything? Damn it!
Nope.
Thought that would work.
Something's off about this thing. I don't think this
Definitely
is a
is.
statue, man.
You don't think it's alive, do you?
What keeps fucking changing its look? It's looking at us and it's smiling at us and it's going back to that serious fucking face it had. And we're
Yeah,
both
but then I
seeing
just
it.
did the booga. I just did the booga booga booga. It didn't do anything.
I don't fucking know.
Either he's got a really good poker face, or maybe we were seeing some shit.
I don't think we're both seeing shit.
DM,
Mhm.
can I? Oh shit! I'm trying to think. Can I tell if there's any magic coming off of this thing?
Give me an Arcana check, or do you have a detect?
I do have
magic?
detect magic.
Okay, you can cast detect magic. Are you gonna cast? I think that's a ritual cast, right? Or you can cast as a ritual to not use any components.
Yeah, 1 second. Why can't I seem to find it for some reason? Why don't I just type the name in? Detect. Wait, what? Hold on. I know I took that spell. Where is it? Hold on 1 second. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Sorry about that. So it's one action, concentration up to 10 minutes. It is a ritual.
Or it can be cast as a ritual. So it doesn't use your spell slot and it doesn't use components.
Says components VS.
So verbal and
So
semantic.
yeah, verbal and somatic. And then it says,
Yeah.
for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. Spell can penetrate most barriers if it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So do you ritual cast it?
If I ritual cast it, it doesn't use up my spell slot, correct?
Correct.
Then yes.
Okay, great. Trekker, what are you doing for the 10 minutes while he ritually casts that?
I'll just walk around the statue, staring at it.
Give me a perception check as you do that. Do you sniff it, touch it, look at it? What do you do?
I'll run my hand along the base of it.
Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, it actually feels like it's carved with fine stone. Not quite marble, but something. You're not exactly sure what stone was used to carve this, but it's definitely you're running your hand over some sort of stone, smooth stone. And the carving work is flawless. Back when statues are being made, there you can see little flaws and chips that weren't meant to be, but there's none of that on here. It's pristine. You notice too that it's kind of got a green tinge to it, so you don't think it's emerald, but you wouldn't be surprised if there's emerald somehow mixed in with the stone carving. As you do touch it, you don't feel anything. It's not like it's even though it was kind of doing some weird things earlier. Touching it doesn't seem to do anything to you. And I'll say that's enough to cast detect magic. And Ignis, you do see an aura of magic around here. It is a gray aura, and though it's not quite necromancy, it shares similar properties to the necromancy school of magic.
Hey, Trek. So this thing's giving off an aura, and it shares some uh similarities to my school of my school of wizardry, which is necromancy. Sorry, DM. So with it sharing my school of what does that mean then? Is there more that I could tell from it because it shares my specialty, or
No, you just know that it is sharing like some necromatic. Necrotic? No, not necrotic. Maybe. It has some necromancy properties to it, but it's not fully like. There's another layer of magic that you don't quite recognize mixed with the necromancy.
Okay. Yeah, that's about all I could tell. Is that it shares some similarities with my school of magic, but there's something else that I can't quite tell.
And as you finish that sentence, you hear a bell ringing in the distance, and the guards kind of look at you guys, and they wander off. And you hear a lot of the ships cheering and coming back into dock as you kind of gleam that this is the end of like gathering. And as you look outside through the doorway, you do notice that nighttime is approaching.
What was that bell? They just walked away like that?
I mean, the workday must be done. I mean, it is getting dark out there.
Shouldn't we head up and go find these guys? Say
Yes.
down there.
Say we could. Yeah, say it's about time we could head to the inn and maybe share what we found so far.
Yeah, let's head over there.
All right.
Do I still have the key?
Yeah, you still have the key.
All
right, so you guys make your way up to the tavern, and as you walk in, you hear a lot of the sailors, the fishermen, and the dock workers. They're hooting and hollering, and they're cheering, and they're talking about, "Oh, this is the best harvest we've had in a long time." And they're cheering, and beers are flowing, and things are getting thrown in the air, and it's all around a good vibe in here. There's a bard, kind of playing some music in here. He kind of matches the locals. He's got like the local get up and that weird tinge like in its eyes, but everyone kind of welcome. Finally, you have some sort of welcoming here as they are cheering and celebrating a good harvest. You notice that Darius and Marge are at a table, but they have just paid the bartender and are heading up towards the inn part of the tavern for the night. They give you a slight nod, and they disappear up the stairway to the inn. What do you guys do in the midst of this party?
Well, I did used to be a bard, so I'm gonna join in and do a little ditty, I suppose.
All right. Give me a performance check.
Oh.
Excellent. Yeah, they actually they don't mind your performance along with the bar that's there. They are reluctant at first, but you win them over as you definitely play better than the bar that's there, but everyone kind of tells you you're slightly worse than he is. Trekker, is there anything specifically you're doing?
Oh, I'll head up to the bartender and ask for an ale.
What is happening?
Your finest ale.
Right. That'll be 2 gold.
All right.
He pours you an ale, and it's nothing like an ale you've seen before. It almost looks like fish oil, and by God, it smells like fish oil.
I'll put it up to my mouth and kind of sniff it. What the fuck is in this thing?
It's an ale. It's a fish ale.
A fish ale?
Yeah.
I don't have any regular ale around here.
You said the finest ale. You didn't say cheap ale.
Well, give me your cheap ale, whatever the fuck it is, as long as it don't smell like this.
The whole bar kind of laughs at you, Trekker, as he pours you a proper dwarven ale, and he's like, "I won't charge you for that last one." As the barkeep downs the whole fish ale.
I'll down the dwarven ale, try and get the smell out of my nose.
Easy enough. Roll me a con save just to see if you're drunk or not.
Oh no!
Oh, you're hammered, and you suffer the poison condition. So basically, disadvantage on ability and skill checks.
Can I cast a spell right now?
You can.
All right, I will. I notice that I'm a little hammered. Fuck. Maybe I should have ate before I drank this fucking ale. I say to myself, and then I will cast protection from poison on myself.
All right.
At
Okay.
the second level.
What does the spell exactly say?
It says you touch a creature. If it is poisoned, you neutralize the poison. If more than one poison afflicts the target, you neutralize one poison that you know is present, or you neutralize one at random. For the duration, the target has an advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, and it has resistance to poison damage. Does that work for that or no?
Yep, that's fine.
All right, so that'll take up a spell slot.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay. Perfect. All right.
To myself in the corner there.
So you're not as buzzed, but you're still pretty buzzed. You feel good. You feel drunk. So, all right. Is there anything else you guys are doing in the tavern part?
I'm gonna come up to the bar and say, I'll have whatever he's having.
Don't get the fish ale.
I
right.
saw your face from across the bar there, but I don't think I want to try that either.
He pours you a dwarven ale as well, and he's like, boring. As he chugs another fish ale and slides you your dwarven ale. I mean, 2 gold.
There you are, my good man. If I can find it.
All right, if you down it, go ahead and roll me a con save as well.
Con save. Oop. Oh, Jesus.
Yep, you're hammered as well. You and Trekker are both drunk. Drunk as hell.
I'm drunk as hell. These damn dwarves, man. I don't know what they do, but these are good.
I don't fucking know, man.
I had to tell you about a friend I met a long time ago. That's a story for another day, though. That motherfucker could drink, but I guess he was a dwarf, so that makes a lot of sense.
Nice. How long do you guys spend down in the tavern drinking?
Maybe another hour or so.
Okay. So after an hour, we'll say that you guys are pretty drunk, and the tavern's kind of winding down. People are kind of getting grumpy because they know they have to work tomorrow. So they're, though they're drunk, they're kind of getting agitated. And but as you guys head up towards your rooms, which Waterdeep so graciously paid for, you look out the window and you see a red moon. You know this as the blood moon. And you don't pay it much mind because you're too drunk to comprehend, but you each retire to your room and you pass out. Go ahead and reset your spell slots in your health or perform a long rest in D&D Beyond. Go ahead and do that now. I'll give you a minute to do so. Not that you need to, as we didn't really do much in town, but...
Done.
All right.
Done.
All right, so you guys are fast asleep, but you both jerk up in the middle of the night. Like you come out of a drunken stupor and shoot straight up in your bed. Roll a perception. Both of you roll a perception check with advantage. Roll 2, take the higher. There you go. Jeez, Ignis, what? What are those rolls?
Must have been really.
So, Trekker, what you hear? Did you hear screaming? It sounds like Darius and Marge are screaming, but it's coming from outside.
Ignis, are you up? Did you hear that?
What?
It's
I
it's
what?
fucking
Here?
screaming, dude. It sounds like Marge. What the fuck? It's
Marge
coming
screaming.
from outside.
Where do you hear the screaming?
Outside. Dude, get the fuck up. Let's go. All right, well, I guess we'll get up and we'll run downstairs.
All right. Yep. So you get up, you bolt out of bed, you grab your gear, and then excuse me, you make your way out the door, and with that perception check, Tracker, I will say that you see like a group of people, maybe 10 to 20 people, and you see like two people kind of struggling against this mob as they're being forced into this warehouse that you guys were in not 12 hours ago.
Trek, what's going on, man? I'm still reeling. I can't freaking.
What the fuck? Where are they taking? Hey, what the fuck are you guys doing?
No answer.
Hey, oh shit. Ignis, they're fucking taking into that fucking warehouse.
The warehouse, the one with the guy, the
Yeah. Fuck. Shit.
dude. Okay, well, should we head over there then?
Yeah, no shit. Let's go.
Oh, okay, shit. I'm still waking
Fuck,
up.
fuck, dude.
All right.
Well, fucking
Tracker's
lead the way,
stressed.
let's go.
Tracker is stressed. All right, so you guys both bolt over to the warehouse, and to your surprise, or not to your surprise, rather, because Tracker still had the key. The door has remained open, but as you get there and glare inside, nobody's in there.
Where the fuck did they go?
What happened to all the people, Trek?
What the fuck?
Wasn't there people here?
They were just.
What happened to Marge
What?
and Darius?
Both of you roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit! Here we go. Oh no!
Oh yeah. So as you're peering in, and Tracker, you look at Ignis, and for some reason he's bright red. His paint, his whole getup is bright red, and you notice you kind of turn away from him and notice that there's like the moon. Though you notice it as you went up to bed. It is now oddly close yet again. And it's like kind of hovering above a what you feel like it's hovering above a rock out in like the ocean, almost like it's like an eye kind of watching you from where you stand, from where you guys are. From its perspective, it's watching you. You, Trekker, you go a little off the wall. You're very affected by this. In fact, you're kind of frightened of the moon so much that you run inside the warehouse. Ignis, you're not so much. It is odd to you. You kind of shake off the feeling of being watched by the moon. But nonetheless, you see Trek run inside and like kind of freak out a little bit.
Trek,
the moon,
Trek,
the
what are you
fucking
doing?
moon, the fucking
What are you
moon
doing?
is
Trek,
watching
what are you
me.
doing? It's not watching you, man. What are you doing? What's going on?
I ran inside.
It's a fucking moon, man. What are you doing? I'm gonna follow Trekker into the warehouse.
Okay. What are you doing in there, Trek?
Is the statue still in there?
Oh yeah.
And there's nobody else inside, right?
No.
Okay, so I'll run behind the statue, so the statue's in between me and the moon.
Okay. You do feel better that the moon light isn't hitting you anymore, but as you kind of crunch behind the statue, you notice that is it Is it facing towards you now? Is it facing the opposite way as it was earlier today?
The fuck, Ignis, look at the fucking statue. Oh my,
Did that
what's
thing
going
turn
on?
around?
Dude,
Can
fucking
I
moon's
tell that
looking
this is
at us.
happening?
The statue's facing the other way. I don't know what the fuck's going on in this fucking shithole town, man.
Can I tell that this is happening?
Oh yeah, no, you notice too when you walk in, the statue is completely facing the other direction.
Was it like that when we walked in, or did it turn around? It wasn't facing this way earlier.
Tracker.
Oh, I thought you were asking them before. Was it? Or was it turned around when I ran in? DM.
When you came into the warehouse, it was turned around.
It was turned around.
Yep.
Okay.
And Tracker, you hear your name being whispered throughout the entire warehouse.
Dude, who the fuck? Do you fucking hear that, Ignis? They're fucking calling my name. Who the fuck's calling my name? What the
DM, can I hear
fuck?
this?
Nope.
It's coming
What are you
from
talking about,
fucking
man?
dude, my fucking name. It's coming from the fucking
We know it,
corners
you're
of the warehouse. The fucking
Are you still drunk from earlier?
what the fuck? No, I'm not fucking drunk, man.
Are you still drunk from earlier?
No, the fuck, I'm not.
Can you sit down on the
Dude,
ground?
I'm telling
for a
you, they're
second and just get
fucking
your
whispering
bearings?
my name.
Nobody's whispering, dude. I'm talking to you right now.
Oh my, they're fucking whispering, man.
Can you sit down on the floor? Can we get our bearings about us?
As Tracker sits on the floor, Ignis, you kind of do hear whispering. You hear like some sort of laughing coming from like all four corners of the warehouse.
The fuck? Trek, why are you laughing now, dude?
Do I hear the laughing as well, or is it just?
Nope, you just hear your name being whispered.
I'm not fucking laughing, man. They're fucking. I'm hearing my name left and right from these fucking walls. I don't know where the fuck it's coming from.
Oh shit! What's laughing, man?
The fuck
this
did we get into, Ignis?
What is it? What the fuck is this laughing?
As this continues, Tracker, you notice since you're hunched behind the statue, something you didn't notice earlier today. There seems to be groove marks on like where the statue is. Kind of like it's been pushed or pulled, or of the sorts.
Ignis, this fucking marks on the statue. They've been moving it.
Okay, so that explains why it turned around. Why the fuck am I still hearing laughing, dude?
Still hear my fucking name, dude.
It's
What the
getting louder
fuck's
for both
going on?
of you. It's getting louder for both of you.
Ignis, what the fuck are they doing? Is this a fucking spell or something? What the fuck?
Trekker, I need you to fuck up, man.
And then, as you guys are kind of freaking out a little bit, the door to the warehouse shuts itself.
Fuck, who the fuck shut the door? The fucking door, Ignis, they shut it. They're trying to trap us in here.
Nothing. I don't think anybody. I don't think someone did. I think something did.
I had the fucking key. I searched for the key in my pocket.
You easily find it.
Fuck. I'll try and run to the door.
Okay.
And can I unlock it?
Absolutely, you do.
Attempt to unlock it.
You slide the key in and you turn the key to unlock it, but you don't hear the clicking of the unlock. So you can tell it's unlocked. It just closed.
Push the door open.
You try with all your might, but it doesn't budge.
Ignis, this fucking door. It's not opening. It's unlocked, but it's not fucking opening. Help me push it.
Did you follow him?
Come over here and help me push it.
I'm gonna come over there and help him push the door open.
Okay. You guys try. How long do you try to push the door open? A couple minutes?
You want to say
we give it
15 minutes?
Okay. I'll say that you guys try everything possible. You try to wedge something in between the door to get it open. You push the door, You put a lot of force onto it, but it doesn't budge. And as you turn around to see your surroundings, the statue has turned around to look at you. It is now no longer facing away from the doorway, rather facing you.
They moved the fucking statue again.
Dude, nobody's in here. Who moved this statue?
Who the fuck's laughing? Who the fuck's calling my name? What the fuck? There's got to be somebody in this.
Tracker.
Fucking villagers are probably in here somewhere. I can't fucking see them.
We know who you are, Tracker.
Fuck. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Ignis.
I
What do
assume
you
I
guys do?
hear. With
Oh, yeah, you
calling-
heard your name. Yeah, you did.
The fuck.
At this point, you can both hear each other. Like, it's just like starting to boom and echo throughout the warehouse.
The fuck are they doing, Ignis?
I'm gonna walk up to the statue.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what else to do. I start trying to investigate and try to see if I see anything different about it.
Besides the marks that Trekker had pointed out, you noticed that, like, it looks like it could be moved.
Like it could be moved.
Mhm.
Trekker, calm the fuck down and get over here, dude. I think we can move this thing. But for what? Let's try moving it.
Fuck. All right. I'll run over to the statue with Ignis. Try and move
Okay.
it.
I will say, surprisingly, it's easy to move. You guys push it to reveal a 5-foot hole and a rope ladder descending into darkness.
What the fuck,
must be
dude?
where
Is
they-
that a hole? It's a fucking ladder. You think they're down there? Fuck, that's
I don't know.
probably
Is it a
took them.
hole? Yes, it's a hole. I mean, yeah. Maybe this is where yeah, you're right. Maybe this is
Fuck,
where they
man.
took-
Well, we don't have anywhere else to fucking go. Shit.
I was just
Oh,
there's no way else but down.
fuck.
We can't get out of the door. We might as well.
Oh,
Maybe they took Darius and Marge down there. Maybe we were just not fast enough to get here before they took them down.
fuck, I don't know. All right, let's fucking get down there.
All right, you descend the
Yeah.
ladder.
Yep.
All right, at first, you can you start to see the whole of the warehouse get smaller and smaller, but you feel like you've climbed down for 6-7 hours. There doesn't seem to be an end to climbing down, and there's been a few times where you've tried to climb back up, and only to be met with the same darkness in both directions.
Ignis, what the fuck's going on? We've been climbing down for hours. Feel like we haven't fucking moved at all.
You're not wrong. I feel like we've been climbing forever, but there's no way it's been that long, right?
I don't know, dude. Seems like we're not getting any closer to the bottom. And tried going up and not getting any closer to the top.
Ignis,
like
do you have dark vision? Sorry.
No, sorry, go ahead.
I would imagine so. Give me 1 sec. Yes, I do. I have dark vision, 60 feet.
Okay, so you notice that your dark vision isn't even piercing this darkness. It's all it's like you can know being a wizard that this is most definitely magical darkness.
Okay. Sorry. Trek, I think this is a spell, man. I think this is darkness. Because I can't see anything in here, and I should be able to see through this.
Fuck, man. It has to be.
So there's got to be someone down there.
The fucking voices again, man. The fucking voices.
Let go. Let go.
Man.
Is it telling you to let go? Because it's telling me to let go.
Yep. Shit.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh man, I'm fucking holding on, dude. This isn't right.
All right, what do you guys do?
So I could, all right, DM. So I could tell that it's probably a darkness spell, correct?
Yeah, you would definitely get that, especially since your dark vision's not working.
How can I tell how long darkness would last for?
Yeah,
Do
you
I know
typically
how
know
long?
it's a 10 I think it's like a 1 minute duration, and it doesn't span this long.
So either someone has like a crazy darkness spell, or somebody's constantly like casting it.
That's what knowing now that this is darkness. Those are your only two. Those are the only two logical explanations for all this.
Trek. Either somebody's casting darkness over and over, or somebody's got a really high level darkness spell.
Fuck. Either way, that's not
I don't.
fucking good, man.
I mean, if we wait long enough, it should dissipate. But
Let
as long as we've been,
Ignis. Let go. Do it.
no, I'm not gonna let go.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw, Ignis.
Damn.
The voices get to you, and though you've tried to put up a good fight, you let go of the rope ladder, and you plunge, and you fall. But to your surprise, you fall maybe 6 feet and land on solid ground. Wrecker, as soon as he lets go, he disappears from sight. You don't even see him anymore.
Ignis, where the fuck did you go? Did you let go?
Wrecker, let go.
No. No.
Roll me a con save. Just like Ignis,
Ugh.
you saw him start to go a little crazy, and he let go. You followed suit, and to your surprise, you fall maybe 5-6 feet, and you land on Ignis's lap. Just
What the fuck?
What is it, buddy? I usually got to get paid for this.
Shit. Fuck, man.
So what you guys see now is you're definitely underground, and it looks like there's maybe a man-made tunnel in front of you, and there's a solid door at the end of a hallway. It is golden on the outsides and white on the trim.
Gold fucking door. What the fuck?
You notice that there's a fish head on it as well.
Fucking fish, man. What are these guys doing down here? It's fucking. Look out this fucking tunnel, and there's a fucking fish head on that fucking door. What the fuck? We'll head towards the door.
Yeah, let's head towards the door. Well, I mean, Trekker, there's only one way to find out what's behind door number one.
Let's fucking go, man.
All right. So to your surprise, the door is not even locked. And you push it open, and you're in a kind of a magnificent looking hallway for being underneath the cave. It is paved in like stone, and there's pillars everywhere, and there's statues lining the hallway. But also, you see a bunch of fish people with not like long, gnashing teeth and tridents and spears in their hand. As you crest if you can turn your attention to Roll20, as they were almost ready for you. As soon as you open the door, weapons drawn, and they beckon you to move forward. So what we're going to do is we are going to... Yeah, where's my initiative counter here? There it is. All right, we are going to roll initiative. So if you'd be so kind as to make sure you click on your token and roll the initiative. Okay. Sorry, I have a lot of initiative to roll. There's a lot of guys down here.
Oh no.
Yeah, is it dark for you?
The sides are.
All right. Great. So now, descending order. All right, we are in combat as of
Ooh.
now. So, Trekker, you are up first.
All right. Let's see.
Fucking last. Damn.
I will. Oof. Let's see. Oh, I will cast Fear.
Okay.
At the 3rd level.
Ooh, 3rd level.
Yep.
Okay, what does Fear do?
Says you project a phantasmal image of a creature's worst fears. Each creature in a 30-foot cone must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or drop whatever it is holding and become frightened for the duration of this spell. Oh, I'm actually too far for that.
Yeah.
Never mind. I will move up 25 feet right here.
Okay.
And then I will. That's 25 feet. And then I will use hide in plain sight.
Okay.
So spend 1 minute creating camouflage for yourself from naturally occurring materials. Once you are camouflaged, you can try to hide by pressing yourself up against a solid surface to gain a +10 bonus to stealth checks as long as you remain there without moving or taking actions.
So what I will say is that if it takes a minute, then it doesn't happen until the top of round 10.
Oh,
Remember, combat is 6-second.
Oh.
But you, as a Gloomstalker, I will say that it is dim enough in here to where you are concealed.
Okay. All right,
So
then I
roll me.
will.
Actually, let's do it this way. Roll me a stealth check with advantage. Should be easy enough for you to pass, right?
Yeah, very. Wait. Oh, I'm wearing armor. It's gonna be a disadvantage. Let's see.
So just give me a straight roll then.
Oh, normal roll then. Okay.
Yeah, because if I give you advantage and then you have disadvantage, it's a straight roll.
13.
Well, you think you're hitting enough. I will give you the damage boost, but I can't say for sure that the enemies won't see you.
All right, then that will be it for my turn for now.
I believe you could still do an action, can you not? You can do an attack action.
Is there anybody that I can see?
Yeah, you should be able to. Don't you see the one in the one in the middle?
This one right here.
Double click or click and hold to ping. Yeah, that one.
This
Or no,
one?
I'm sorry, that'd be Nico's.
This one right here.
Oh yeah, you can see that one. Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if this was like a corner over here. All right, then in that case, I will try and attack this one up here.
Okay.
With my longbow.
All right. Give me an attack roll. 14.
Yep.
14 is a hit.
All right.
All right, so from the buff that I rolled earlier, you get a +5 to damage, right? And then you are also concealed, so that's +10.
Ooh.
So 15 plus 15 damage, right?
Yep.
All right, so you, even though you've kind of been assaulted by these voices and your constitution is wavering, as soon as you get down and you feel comfortable drawing your bow, and you just take a longbow shot right at the creature that you see, and it lands right in its head, splitting its head open and exposing its brain matter as it just drops to the ground dead.
Nice.
Now, is there anything else from you? That was movement. That was action. Bonus action hide.
Can I see this guy here? No.
Yeah. If you can see him on your
Alright.
screen, you can see him.
So would Dread Ambusher work for this?
What does
It
Dread
says,
Ambusher say exactly?
At the start of your first turn of each combat, your walking speed increases by 10 feet, which lasts until the end of that turn. If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action, dealing
Yes.
an extra 1d8
Yep.
damage to the weapon damage type. Okay.
Yep.
So do I have to roll to hit again?
Yes.
All right. I'll attack the one right up here that I can hardly see.
Okay. Uh, 14's a hit.
Nice.
8. So I don't think you get the +10 bonus on this one, right? But you do get an extra D8 of damage.
Yeah, so would I roll that again?
Yep.
So 8 plus 2, so it's 10 damage.
+5 is
Plus
15.
5, 15.
All right, so you try to repeat, yeah, you take out another arrow and you launch that arrow, and it catches him right in the shoulder. And actually, it looks like as the arrow passes through, it damn near severs his arm from his shoulder as he screams in pain and kind of showing off. He pulls off his arm and throws it to the ground.
Oh, what the fuck? All right, that's it for my turn.
All right, their turn. So let's see. We're going to move up. Then you see more coming from the shadows in the back of the room. And you notice that their eyes are the same as the villagers as they get close to you. That sick yellow and green blackish tint that they have. These two are going to make 2 short spear attacks against you. So I'm going to roll twice. Does a 16 and a 9 hit?
16 meets.
16 meets. Okay, so roll some damage. It's going to be... Oops. Hit the wrong button. One. Oh no, +1. 2 damage.
Wow. All right.
And then the other one's going to make 2 attacks against you as well. Sorry, let me be clear. 1 made 2 attacks against you. Now this one's making 2 more attacks against you.
Oh, okay.
8 or 16 hit?
16 hits.
16 hits. Can you see those rolls, by the way?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So 16 hits. So 5 damage.
5. Okay.
Yeah. And now I'm going to hide my rolls. Okay. That is their turn. So from the back of the room, you hear some chanting going on, and you see a female fish creature carrying a staff. And she kind of slithers her way up towards you guys as well. That's going to be that turn. Then you see the one in the middle, the most bestial looking one. It charges at you,
Shit.
Trekker. It's going to use its dash action to get behind you.
Oh,
But it cannot attack. It cannot attack you.
all right.
That's that. That's that. Ignis, you're up.
Okay.
I'm loving it.
We're gonna have to cut that out. I'm just kidding.
Probably. Not sponsored by McDonald's.
Must make a Constitution saving throw on a failed save. It is also poisoned until the end of your next turn. Do I want to do that though? Oh, that's my okay. Hold on one second. Sorry.
Are you good?
Let's. Where are my cantrips? Mind Sliver. 60 feet. So I'm sorry. Quick question above board. So
Sure.
when it says range area 60 feet, 60 feet is the longest that it can reach, or
Yes.
I have
Yep.
to at least 60 feet. Okay, cool. Just making sure. All right. So I am going to cast Mind Sliver at. I just got to double tap on this guy, right, to ping him? Or
Yeah.
Oh, right there.
That one? Mind Sliver? Okay.
Yep.
He has to make a, what is it, con save?
It's a drive. Sorry. The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage. Intelligence 16.
It rolled a natural 20.
Damn.
Yeah. See?
Okay.
All right.
Trying to think, is there anything else I can do here? I haven't killed anything. That's unfortunately it's going to be my turn.
Okay. From the back of the room, you see a giant 7.5-foot fish beast carrying a great sword as he walks up to you. I don't know if you guys. Oh yeah, you can see him now.
Oh.
But he's not able to make it to you. And then again, from the back of the room, there's another blue-like figure, but he's holding 2 long swords in his hand as he makes his way up next to the other one, as they kind of give you like as good of a roar as a fish beast can. So here's the deal. Top of round 2. We hit 10 o'clock. I'm done with beers. I know it's a Friday, but I have stuff to do tomorrow. So I didn't expect. Obviously, these one shots don't. They don't always go how you plan them out. So I expected. You plan for it to be a 2.5 hour session, and we're probably looking at 5 hours. So,
Congratulations! It's a campaign.
Yep, now it's a full-fledged campaign. So I'll discuss with Nikko and Dan. Maybe we do. We're obviously doing a 2-parter because we're going to finish this.
Oh
but
yeah.
Is it going to be the next thing we do? I would like it to be, but I also don't want to take away from their hosting. So maybe I host next week, and we finish it up, and then I skip a week. But I think we're going to call it here. You guys are good on beers?
Yep.
Yeah, I finished
All
mine
right.
a little while ago.
All right.
Which, by the way, what were we drinking tonight? Nick?
Oh, Coors
Oh,
Banquet.
we
Yeah,
forgot. Did we?
I did. I'm sorry. I went.
Oh, all good.
Okay.
I went cheap and easy
And
because that's one of
good.
my favorite beers to drink during D&D is Coors Banquet. I prefer the pints, but I really like the stubby bottles. Tastes really good out of the stubby bottles.
Those are great.
Hopefully this little one shot entertained you for a while. I'm hoping you guys are liking it. This might not be the only one we do. If you guys do, Dan or Nico, you guys have any final thoughts?
No, yeah, just hope you guys liked it. I mean, we love playing D&D, and you know, not to brag, but Nick's the best dungeon master around, so it's always a good time with him. But yeah, I really hope you guys like it. And yeah, I mean, if it's something that I was kind of tossing around the idea of myself, is it something that people like? Maybe we could start a little campaign here and do a special episode about once a month or so, if the people want it.
The people gotta want it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if we're just randomly having fun playing D&D, we can incorporate that to it. But again, that's a conversation we'll have offline. Nico,
Yeah.
thoughts?
This it's been fun as hell so far. I really can't wait to dive deeper into this combat because it looks like are we gonna make it out of here? Who knows? Tune in next time, either next week or on the next episode that we hit this one shot, and then we'll see if Ignis and Trekker survive. So thanks for joining us, folks.
Do it. All right, guys. Hope you had fun. I had fun. I know these guys had fun. So,
See you guys next week.
yep.
How long I've been waiting for this.